Well, back out here tinkering on the truck a little bit this afternoon. Nothing too exciting. So after cleaning the engine up, it's got this nice kind of, rusty iron block color, and the valve cover and side covers like this nice gray. And so I got in here and kind of did like a Comet Dawn Brillo pad scrub down just to knock the grease and grime. I was just like, man, good as that engine cleaned up. It's got kind of a rusty tone, kind of matched the frame that's already here, and we got a little kind of grayish color on the firewalls and inner fenders. I was like, man, I think it'd just be good to just slap her in there and bolt her up and take her on down the road, windshield and all. But well, I meant to say no windshield and all, but so I talked to my brother about it, and he's like, man, if that's what you want to do, we'll just do that. So I'm not all about looks, more about how it runs and drives. So got that cleaned up, and got a big pile of parts to go through. So when I get going through that, I'll catch you up. Took a little time after work today to tinker on the old 6-cylinder for the project. So I was able to swing by R&J, and it would have been nice to have at least a double pulley, but beggars can't be choosers. So I put this Harmonic balancer on the 6-cylinder just to make sure everything was going to line up and work. And it looks like the alternator and everything's going to be pretty straight for the belt drive. But when I first put this thing on here, I saw this little notch. I was like, well, that's the timing mark. So I set old cylinder 1 to top dead center, and that mark didn't line up with the little ticks over here, which is your degrees of timing or whatever. So I pulled it back off, checked everything, and I was like, what the heck? Put it back on, still the same thing. I was like, well, crap, maybe this outer part of the Harmonic balancer was spinning on this molded rubber. Well, I got to looking and found out there's multiple tick marks on these, so I got to looking really close, and I'll try to focus in here. So yeah, there is, very hard to see, but there's a little bitty line on the pulley, and it was full of dirt and grease, and I cleaned it off, and now it lines right on 0 degrees. So, but really about all I did today on it. Watch out, cat. And the other little jewel I found today is, so when we pulled the transmission out, is the little hose got completely ripped off on the slave cylinder for the clutch. So I was able to find another brick nose out there that had a master and slave cylinder for the clutch. So I think that's going to work pretty good. Looks like the pedal designs are very similar between my 75 and the 88. I just have to take the little linkage arm that goes up in this eyelet off of the 88 and kind of fab it to go into the 75 caps. So, but I think the next step on this engine is to wash it up, because I literally just touched it and my hands already turned black. So, but that's it. Well, just made a little quick after work run and kind of hit the jackpot. So me and my brother met up after work, and we found this guy around Pulaski, Tennessee, that had a ton of old Fords, most of them from like the 78, 79 realm, but found this really nice hood. No pinholes or anything like that from rust. There's maybe a little ding or two. But yeah, it was a couple $100, but we're pretty sure we can just kind of sand and shoot it, which is a plus. Also found a couple original mirrors, so we can get rid of the god-awful aftermarket work mirrors. But yeah, also found this 5th wheel so we can have a matching spare. But yeah, she's only bad thing with the 78, 79, it's got these hood badges, which we got the old 75, which has the grill emblems, but we can probably fill those in, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna get this unloaded, and till next time. Well, just a little quick update. So I had a little time this afternoon to scrub down the old engine. She's no longer solid black. You actually can see what was underneath. It actually cleaned up pretty good. So hopefully this weekend, since our box of goodies came, hopefully we can start tearing her down, resealing it, try to get it going back together. But that's about it. So yeah, over in the shop, the engine, it finally accidentally got a little water in the engine, but you know, that's gonna happen. But it finally dried out today while I was at work, and I came home. I just put a little WD on there on the side. It had a few little, you know, spots it was trying to surface rust, but you can see it. It's got a nice kind of patina fade out of gray color, and there's a valve cover here. See the valve cover? I mean, it's not like show finish or anything, but it cleaned up pretty good. So I don't know. I think it's all gonna look pretty nice. But yeah, the other project of the day is I got this nice big pile of parts from Rock Auto, which is, I don't know, kind of mixed feelings about them. You can't get a good price on stuff. But if you have a wrong part, sometimes by the time you pay the shipping to get it back, you might as well keep it, or I don't know. It's okay. But kind of what I like to do so my brother may come down this weekend, so what I kind of like to do is so here's the old flywheel, so I'll kind of set it off to the side, grab my box here, and I'll open it up and show you what I'm talking about. All right, so I raided the box of parts here. Kind of what I'm talking about is, so here's my old flywheel. It was in the truck, bolt together. We know it works. So the first thing you want to do, make sure it's made in China, because they make the best parts. But no, not really. But, you know, is it round? Yes, it's round. I don't know. How rudimentary do you want to get? But I always just like to kind of compare my parts, you know, maybe measure the holes, make sure I got the same amount of holes, all that good stuff. That way, when you get in the heat of the project of, you know, blowing, going, bolting stuff on, trying to get done, you don't go like, oh crap, my flywheel don't fit. Now what am I gonna do? So, gonna go through all my parts here. I think I got the flywheel, clutch, alternator, thermostat, all that good kind of stuff. I even got an air filter. So, just gonna kind of run through some parts and make sure they're all the same, and I'll catch y'all later. Well, I don't care what anybody tells you. You can't ever have a shop too big. You definitely can't ever have too many tables, because I had to pull the old porta table out. But anyways, so made crow on this, but I think out of all the parts I ordered, I think everything is gonna work except the air filter. So not a big deal, unless it's some weird like push down wedges it out kind of deal. It won't quite sit flat on the slip, but it got smashed anyway. So I don't know, it's an air filter. We can get another one, but I think we got everything we're gonna need to kind of get this bad boy back together. So I got the alternator, water pump, all that kind of mocked up. Looks like it's gonna, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't know if it's something to do with the bracket that came off a 80s, well, it came off a 60s model, I think. And then we got an 80s motor. And then we got a water pump for a 75. So it is really kind of close. I think it'll fit. Worst case, we can do a little grinding. And then also on the outlet on the alternator, right there by the alternator, it's just, I mean, I think we can get a hose in there, but she's close to, but I think that'll all work. Alternator was kind of, I think everything was pretty straightforward, but when I went to order it, like your power terminals, like for your ground, field, and battery, all that was like reorientated to another position. So seems like the little factory, little terminal set will bolt on, so I guess that's the main thing. But yeah, we got clutch kit, flywheel, carb kit, which that may be kind of iffy. That's a whole project in itself. Gonna be a little adventurous and use the old plug wires. They're actually Motorcraft plug wires and they don't look bad, so we're gonna try that. Got a whole engine gasket kit, new set of plugs. So if we get time this weekend, I think our goal is to re-gasket it and try to get the big parts all put on, bolted on kind of thing. So, but hopefully next time we'll see you, that's what we'll be doing.
Leroy! What are you doing?
Yeah, checking you out.
Anyway, I just got down to Alabama from the great state of Tennessee, and we're here to work on the 300.
Is it a 300 or is it the 4.9?
Whatever floats your boat.
Okay, I'd rather call it a 300.
Yeah, that's the more old school
Sounds
name.
more classic.
Yeah. We ain't no whatever. Yeah. We ain't no Lee trays. Anyway, so Paige has been cleaning up the valve cover, and Paige made the decision that he wanted to keep the engine rustic looking. So we're probably honestly just gonna paint this water pump like a gray. That way it don't rust right away. But I think it'll look pretty cool. But he pressure washed it and stuff. Looks a lot better. But today we're going to try to get it resealed and see if we can actually put a mechanical fuel pump on it. So we'll find that out when we pull the oil pan. But yeah, he got her looking pretty dang good. I will say, it looks really good.
Yeah.
So
let the fun begin.
yeah. We may just put a thin layer of Arctic. That way if we have to take it off, this side looks pretty good. I'm just going to do it on this side. That way we won't have to get a new gasket if we have to take it off for some reason. Sometimes they will get stuck though. Like it just
Won't come out.
yeah. I don't know what that is. Oh no, you broke it! No, just... Somebody need this. It might just be stuck. For some reason. You been here much shooting today?
I don't really like all it's not been raining, so I don't really go outside. See?
It's opening day of dove season around here. You talk to guy any day?
Yeah, we're gonna once it does, I guess.
You say he's gonna stop by or anything, or?
I'm sure if I will later.
I'm
There's
getting.
a set screw right here, I think. Ow.
Huh. Maybe you have to twist this. Like twist the base. A certain way. Oh, wait, almost that right there.
So it's like, yeah, maybe there's like a slot in it.
Oh, speak of the devil. Oh, that's funny. Brian, get him! Get him! We are artisan.
How dare you?
Is this for the straight sixes you're getting worked on?
Yeah, we don't know how to work on these things.
Yeah.
That don't look like a 242 to me.
We can't even get the distributor. We can't.
We may just be idiots, but we're not sure how to take a Ford 300 distributor out.
There's like silicone like coming out of it.
We may just have to look. Oh, let's go and get the new one and see if it has.
It's here, yeah.
We'll look at it and see if there's like some kind of dowel pin alignment or something, or because we don't know.
I mean, that's a 10.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be removable. Alrighty, so we got the accessories off, and I got this cover on. We got the distributor out. We just weren't holding our mouth right, so I just twisted and pulled on it a little bit differently, and it come out. Next, we're going pull this here crank pulley off, timing cover off, and the oil pan off, and then we'll get into digging into seeing if we can run us a. We should be able to run a mechanical fuel pump. Should.
You know, I'll take the crank pulley off there. I'll get the
So we got Guy Greenhall doing it. The Milwaukee doesn't want to do it.
battery has issues.
Which I don't watch this.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, he found this pulley off of, what was it, a bull nose?
yeah, like an early '80s bull nose.
So we're only gonna have one belt, but we got 3 ribs.
We have options for later on.
That
So-
room for growth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think most of the bull noses are triple pulleys from what
Yeah.
I've seen.
No, that's fine. We're on a top line film crew right here.
What the heck? It's got a little like.
Yeah, to help clamp it evenly. All right, the moment of truth. Is there an engine?
Oh, she's clapped.
Though I'd say we need to clean this pickup too before we put it back together.
Yeah, probably so. That don't look too bad. There's a little goop in there.
Alrighty, let's.
How's that look like?
That looks great.
Tastes like 5W30.
Dadgum, I forgot to change my shirt. Oh well.
She clapped.
It looks like there is, in fact, a cam right there. A lobe.
That thingamabob?
Yep.
Has it got a little big bump on it?
Yep. So I think so. We can proceed with the mechanical fuel pump install.
So this is like.
But yeah, that's a little dirty. So we're gonna try cleaning that bad boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
We're not gonna pull any of these bearing caps because we don't want to know.
That's just too much.
We don't want to know.
We ain't going, that's out of the budget right there.
What you don't know ain't gonna hurt.
Yeah, if it's not knocking, We
Just
ain't
keep
gonna
on-
come. Hey, don't even do that, guy.
No, if it's not a knocking, just keep on rocking.
No, I would at least shake it, because, well, if it's shaking, you know it. That's fine, side to side. It'd be alright.
It's not that clapped.
Yeah, I think we're alright.
It's a little clap, but maybe not that clap.
We have no idea how many miles are on this engine.
Not much to it.
So,
Maybe 2 or 3.
I guess, probably
Or
5.
6.
Yeah.
Maybe 8.
It's probably got about 50,000.
Look at that 300. Look at that freaking rod. It's like a foot long. Yeah, it looks
I wonder if we can get the rear main seal. I don't know what to do.
Nah, yeah, I think we're gonna have to do that.
After we get everything else done.
Yeah, it'd be hard to put it in right there, and we need to make sure to get that out too.
Yeah. Not get that out.
They got pullers for it, or we can try the bread or wet paper or wet whatever trick, the wet
Yeah, paper towel.
or toilet paper, whatever.
So we got to do the timing cover, the front seal, and the oil pan. But I guess probably need to just go ahead and poke a hole in the block.
Yeah, first thing I'd probably do is we'll flip it back over and start on that, and then we'll clean this, get that as clean as we can. So,
Well, if you want to go ahead and take that off, I can be cleaning it.
well, I would let's just do this first, that way.
I won't get in
Yeah.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Yeah. All right, we got us a plan. Now we are drilling holes for the fuel pump, and pretty much just got a Sharpie and traced out the fuel pump gasket. So yeah, it goes in here like that. And the gasket, well, I don't know what to do with the gasket. Let me make sure it's not on the floor getting ruined. But anyway, I'll think. But yeah, there it is. So yeah, I'm just trying to. Here's the edge of the gasket. I'm not going over this Sharpie line right here. That way, the gasket has full sealing surface. So this will probably take a while. So we'll show you when it's done. We'll knock out of there. It might not. Let me get a punch actually. May have to cut it.
They only drilled like 10,000 holes around it, but
Yeah.
it's there.
Let's see if we can get
You
it.
ready yet?
But maybe. Oh yeah, she's a breaking the loose. Oh!
Hey! Looks like a bunch of
Don't look in there. There's like I accidentally hit the cam. Don't show that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at that
Look
big
at those
gouge
marks
mark.
in the
Oh
can.
god.
That's supposed to be like that.
I think we're gonna need to clean that up a little bit.
No, it'll ride in between it.
It'll self-clear. It's fine.
It's fine. They look.
They'll like rip your finger and.
No, well, we're gonna get the maybe get a. I think I have something to clean that off with. I don't know.
Yeah, it'll have to be perfect. That is a little sharp.
No, I am. But no, that's the plan is to clean
It's,
it.
it's,
See if it
it's
will.
probably fine.
Oh, look, there's room to spare in there. It's fine.
You got all kinds of room for activities in there.
Look. It's fine. Send it. We ain't got time for it. Put it together.
Oh, yeah. We're running out of air.
But you got it almost, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Now you could have left it,
I think you should have left it.
Heck no.
but it would look bad. And that's
It's
gonna
gonna
be
look really bad behind that fuel.
that's the first thing you're gonna see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just gotta have documentation that we did a good job. Yeah, once we build some air pressure, I'll finish this up. But yeah,
Like it came from the factory.
I went a little over on that hole, but it's fine.
You got a little excited there at the
Yeah,
end.
you did. Put the next silicone
Yeah.
Oh, it's still plenty of sealing.
They're over there doing non-important stuff. We're gonna focus on the real stuff right here. Man, I don't know what they're doing.
Well, there she is. It looks pretty decent. It ain't perfect, but well, we just gotta see if the actual fuel pump is gonna go in there.
It do go down.
It goes down. I think she's gonna work. She's hitting that cam right now. Oh shoot, I ain't even looking at it. But yeah, I think we got plenty of clearance. So yeah, I think we'll be good with that. Oh, so now we're gonna flip her back over and take the oil pickup tube off and clean it. Alright, so here's what we've got did so far. We got the agua pump, the fuel pump in. We cleaned the pickup tube and put a new gasket on it. Got the surface for the oil pan prepped. And what else did we do, Paige?
Did a lot of cleaning.
Yeah, a lot of cleaning.
But yeah, we got all the.
But yeah, the fuel pump hole, I believe, turned out pretty well. So I'm pretty proud of that one. My mom might be too, but yeah. So tomorrow, we did end up accidentally breaking thermostat housing wherever it went. The thermostat fell down and I tightened it up and it cracked.
It broken.
Yeah, so we'll have to find another one of those.
It's okay.
And but we're gonna try to find a different oil pan gasket because this is a 500-piece oil pan gasket and we just don't like it. We're gonna see if we can find a single piece to use because we're just trying to make her the best chances we have of it not leaking.
Yeah.
So we'll have to do the rear main, I guess, when we get it off the stand. But
yeah, so yeah. Try to get her finished, seal it up, and try to get the truck in here and at least just get it set in there so we can see what other stuff we're missing.
yeah. So, yep, we're gonna resume tomorrow, hopefully.